Welcome back to Movie Moshow. Today we are going to preview the fantasy thriller series, Revolution. If you like our content, don't forget to like and subscribe. We post multiple times daily. Spoilers ahead. The year 2027 serves as the series' post-apocalyptic near-future setting. A global occurrence known as the blackout in the year 2012, which occurred 15 years earlier, rendered all power on Earth permanently inoperative, including that used by computers, gadgets, automobiles, and airplane engines. As a result, vehicles such as trains and cars came to a complete halt in their tracks, as well as boats and airplanes that suddenly fell from the sky and crashed. People became accustomed to this new world without electricity in the years after the blackout. Several districts are governed by militias and their generals as a result of the breakdown of government and public order. The first episode of the series follows the remaining Matheson family, which consists of Ben and his two young adult children, Charlie and Danny, who now reside in a village close to Chicago. He carries a tiny pendant around his neck that holds the key to discovering not just what occurred 15 years ago, but also a potential means of undoing its consequences. In order to exploit the pendant's ability to seize control over the entire continent of North America, Sebastian Monroe, a Monroe militia general and self-declared president of the Monroe Republic, whose borders are the Mississippi River and the former states of Kentucky and the Carolinas, is looking for them. Ben Matheson is slain and Danny is kidnapped by militia captain Tom Neville in the first episode of the show. Miles Matheson, Aaron Pittman, and Nora Clayton initially joined the remaining Matheson family. They are currently evading the Monroe militia. After Ben's wife Rachel, who was working under duress for Monroe, escapes from his care, Randall Flynn, a former U.S. Assistant Secretary of Defense who 15 years earlier had ordered the deployment of the weaponized technology that had caused the blackout, joins Monroe in his endeavors. It is later discovered that this technology is a type of nanotechnology whose capacity to use electricity can be mitigated by the pendant. 8. Our world was powered by electricity. It served every purpose for us. Then the power was cut off. Everything ceased to function. We lacked readiness. Panic was caused by fear and disorientation. The fortunate ones managed to leave the cities. The government disintegrated. After seizing control, militias stocked up on weapons and managed the food supply. The cause of the power outage is still unknown. But we're hopeful that someone will show up and provide some light. A map of the former continental United States, Canada, and Mexico is displayed in Season 1 Episode 5, Soul Train, and it depicts the continent of North America as being divided into 6 republics, including portions of the current contiguous United States, as well as the Great Lakes and eastern Canada, including the Monroe Republic in the northeast, Georgia Federation in the southeast, Plains Nation in the Great Plains, and Rocky Mountains. 10. The Georgia Federation and Plains Nation are shown to have joined forces against the Monroe Republic in the same episode, and border skirmishing in southwest Illinois, close to St. Louis, is also referenced. In a letter to her husband, Captain Thomas Neville's, Julia, wife claims that while living outside of Pittsburgh is dangerous due to robbers and rebel attacks, life in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the capital of the Monroe Republic, is comparatively safe. The Patriots have taken the position of the Monroe Republic as the main adversary. The Matheson family gained Sebastian Monroe as an ally, although an unhappy one, whereas the Nevilles are mostly excluded from this group. The town of Willoughby in the state of Texas serves as the focal point of the main cast's activities. There is still a lot of traveling from this place, to Mexico, the Plains Nation, and the colony known as New Vegas, but there isn't a single ongoing odyssey as there was in the first season. The tower and the pendants are no longer important, and the main science-fictional component is now the self-willed nanites. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.